Since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. On the hill for the Mariners, Luis Castillo.
Well, an aging veteran pitcher, but still pitching very well. Look at the numbers. Still good numbers. He's done a great job of keeping himself in good pitching shape, and he's continued to evolve his game as his career has progressed.
One pitch and one out. Willie Adames stands in. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, his 17th of the year. The Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
Ball in.
Late on that fastball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. The National League leader in runs batted in this year. Loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Tyler Mahle. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Throws to first in time. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh with another scorching run of play lately. Next offering is fouled back.
Low outside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Middle inside.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top of the second, and now it's the Giants DH, Luis Arraez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. To the right side, Naylor takes it himself. 1 out in the second. Castillo, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. This one in the air, center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back in Seattle. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Hey.
Slider. Middle outside.
Malley was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement.
Outside,
What a
that's the ball.
special moment for him, man. Getting that all-star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the all-star game, so he should appreciate this.
Middle outside.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Slider. Middle outside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
High inside.
Ball 1, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Splitter. Low middle.
0-2 now. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good. His 21st of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
High inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Seam fastball. Low outside.
2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Towards first. Devers steps on the bag, and there are 2 outs. This is Willie Castro.
Hey!
4-seam fastball. Low outside. Slider.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Fastball. High inside. Splitter. Low outside.
Out to short. Adames. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Bailey will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over .340.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. That hit him.
Hey, that ball got
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
This one in the air, right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throws to second. But he's in there easily. And they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Hitless today, but after seeing what he did last game, I'm sure it's just a matter of time, dude. Always a dangerous guy when at the plate.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Giants tie it up. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Here's Matt Chapman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Ball one.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Quick move to first. Chapman back in on a dive. Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go again. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. And the inning is over. Back in Seattle, now it's the Mariners DH, Cole Young.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
This to third. In time to Devers. What a play.
Splitter. Middle outside.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's one of the best players in the game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the fourth, and now it's the Giants DH, Luis Arias. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's
Off the
off
plate,
the
ball
inside
one.
corner, and that's ball 1. Arias on at first, nobody out. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul.
clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. In the air to left center. Raley takes it in for the out. 2 away down. And now Bader up to the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. On the ground, right side. That's out number 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brandon Lau. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now Dominic Panzone. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball 1.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Mlb.
That misses. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man on second, 2 down. And Naylor swings through that one. Got him swinging. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
Swings, and this one's flared. Hauls it in, 1 away. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Number 20, Luke Rayleigh.
First pitch swinging.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Low outside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Shortstop, Willow.
Low inside.
Castro.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bader under it. 2 down. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The third baseman, right there. Donovan.
In the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Edward Bizzardo.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. 0-1 now. And a foul ball. Bizzardo in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The ball is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Slider. Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Inside.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
High outside.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Second baseman, Brandon.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. There's a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. There's a line drive to left field. And that will end the inning. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the 7th. Casey Schmidt now at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a ground ball to first. Naylor takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So here's Bader now. Check swing. He went. Strike one. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
The true X factor last game, and now we're seeing much of the same from him today. A real nightmare for the opposition.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, one out. Now 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
One down. Down the third baseman, Matt Chapman. He was late there. Strike one. And that one hammered way back there and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they boost their lead. It's 10-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Hey!
Devers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. And that one hit to first. Naylor takes it to the bag. That'll end the inning after. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Cindy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Ball one, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Lee on his way over. And there's 2 down. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, stepping in, Elliot Ramos. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. High fly ball, right field. Canzone drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 1 down.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The Giants up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Into center. And it drops in. And Harrison Bader with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Yeah!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Willie Castro.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Cutter. High inside.
The 0-2. In the air, right field. Lee takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Middle inside.
Ball,
Really good
catch
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Slider. Low inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Low outside.
Ball. Down.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Popped up. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Splitter. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now that's smacked to right center. That is the inning. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Adames in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Munoz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2-1 now. That one missed.
3.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Number 5. Granted.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners. So here's the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John